Yo,
Yo, what's going on?
what's
How
up?
you feeling?
Don't ask.
Oh, that good, huh?
I'm all right though. What's up with you, man?
Chilling, man. Thank you so much for joining me this evening.
No problem.
This is History Lesson, episode 92. I'm with the legendary Volume 10 for everybody that's joining me right now. How has these quarantine times been affecting you, and how you getting your music done, Volume 10?
You like the fro?
Man, I love it.
This is my COVID-19 haircut, bro.
Yeah, no need for haircuts.
And my beard too. My COVID beard. Uh, I'm up probably about 25 pounds.
25.
Yeah, it's bad for me, but it looks good on my wife. You know, we've been locked down since the thing started. You know, we were the first people that we saw on social media that wore masks.
Ah,
We were actually, people were actually making fun of us. Uh, you know, we would go places and, you know, these people would tell us how we were weird for wearing the mask. So we've been on it from the beginning, and it's been awful. My wife is a teacher,
ah,
so everybody's doing. You know, I have 3 stepkids and my wife at home all day, right?
right,
So I'm the artist of the family, so I get to stay home, right?
right.
Make records and shit. And I thought I had a good deal with her being gone for 8 hours. it ain't happening. I gotta steal moments to do my music. I've been recording on a Mac. I had a Mac and this Focusrite, and the Focusrite has went down. I don't know what's wrong with it, but you know, I was recording that way. Sometimes I go to the studio. There's a cool dude out here off of Craig. I forget his the name of his company, but yeah, $50 an hour. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hey, I want to say what's up to KB. I just, you know, I know you don't know who that is, but I just, you know, give shouts out to KB, KD,
No doubt. Never know who's gonna
and
watch this, so you definitely gotta get the shout outs in.
right. Shouts outs to the wife.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something struck me early. I wanted to say that, you know, we're not playing any music right now because, you know, we didn't want to get flagged for me using my own music, right?
Right.
But I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart that I'm dope.
Absolutely.
And I'm one of the dopest that ever did it. I don't give a shit what you heard. And at my ripe age right now, I'm still killing niggas.
Absolutely.
And I would tell you I have a song coming out with my son called Tactics. That's fucking awesome. And I feel like, you know, it's one of the better songs I've ever done. I feel like I'm better now than I was when I was a kid.
Dope.
And I will you know, direct you to Brain Damage, which I put out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And which has a whole album worth of shit. And then I will direct you to Heavenly, Listerine, Black Man, and next month it'll be Tactics, followed by an album called Akhenaten. So I'm gonna attempt to do 3 albums in the span of 12 months.
Dope.
Because I had 30 songs, and I was gonna put them all out on one album. Someone suggested that I just chop them up and do 10 to 13 songs an album and drop them like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we doing.
I'm going to do a little test right now to see if we can listen to some of this brain damage. Tell me if you can hear it or not.
I don't want you to do nothing that's gonna get you in trouble. That's it. I can hear that fine.
Okay. So what we're going to do later on in the program, we're going to go through brain damage and listen to Black Man. These are some of your 2020 releases. But let's go back in time before we work our way up to that. And can you tell everybody where you were born and raised?
Well, I was born in Inglewood while living in the jungles. And what did you say? I was born and raised?
Yeah.
I was raised a combination of a few places. First, I would say I started off in Los Angeles. I moved to Oakland. I spent probably six to 15 in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
I moved back to LA in the middle of the crack epidemic when I was 15. And hold on for a minute.
Okay. What happened? Somebody called you?
I thought you were going to stay online when I did that. Okay, so, yeah, 15, I moved to LA, and, you know, it was a little bit of a culture shock because, you know, Oakland is, you know, like Mayberry, especially in you know, 85. It was little Mayberry-ish, you know what I mean?
Right.
We still had a candy man next to the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah.
And, you know, when I got to LA, it was way different. You know what I mean? I basically felt like I was fighting for my life from the moment that I touched down, you know? And so, yeah, my childhood was a little bit stressful. Those 85 to about 90, 90, you know what I mean? Till
Right.
I ran into the good life, basically.
Yeah.
You know, I was basically a street dude, you know what I mean? Until I ran into hip hop, you know. And, you know, I'm not rich, but I think it saved my life. And you know, I'm happy to have it. Hip hop, you know. It saved my life, and I know it saved a whole bunch of people's lives. So
absolutely. Can you
yeah,
take
there
us
you
back
go.
to your first earliest?
So in South Central, bro. I've been in South Central up until the last couple of years, man. Last couple of years, I've been in Vegas. I got married and moved to Vegas, and I'm like in the middle of suburbia and shit. So I've done a lot of things, man. I've lived probably about 15, 20 different lives, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I can't complain.
Can you tell me your first earliest memory of hip hop firsthand that you've seen growing up in California?
Oh shit, I can't really hear you right now. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Nah, it's me. It's me. Okay, say it again.
Can you take us back to your first earliest memory of hip hop that you've seen firsthand growing up in California?
I mean, my first Sugar Hill Gang, bro.
Wow.
I got a record when I was like 14 or something.
Right.
You know, and I was pretty much freestyling ever since then, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
It definitely, my sister hooking me up, you know, shouts outs to Ruby. She gave me hip hop at a young age.
Thank God for the bigger sisters, man. Mine did too.
How did yours hook you up?
My older sister, man, she would always go to the record store and get the latest 12 inches and bring them home, you know. And that's how we got introduced, you know, at a young age. I would always take her stuff and dub it. And, you know, I thought I was the man back then.
Right. Did you make mixtapes and shit?
Absolutely. You're not official unless you had some type of Maxell or TDK putting your own 12, 13 songs on a tape.
Dude, I had lost your sound for a minute. I had to get you back.
Got me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said now you
Um,
were doing what your sister hooked you up how?
she would go to the local record store and get the 12 inches and bring them home, and I would dub everything, make my own mixtapes, the TDKs and the Maxwells.
Right.
So that's
Dope
how I
shit.
got down. Absolutely.
Dope
Um,
shit.
can you take us back to how you first got involved? You told us about how you for your first introduction. So how did you get involved? Was it writing? Were you a dancer, DJ? What was your first introduction to hip hop?
No, I've been a B-boy from the beginning, man. That's all I ever did. I tried to make some beats once in a while, man, and all those buttons just fucked with me, bro. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty good at it, rapping. So, I felt like let me just stick to rapping, and before I fall off. I saw a lot of guys falling off. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes that are not dope anymore. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I didn't want to be one of those guys. It's cool when you're rich, and I hope to be rich real soon, right? So it's cool when
Right.
you're rich and you got money and you can't rap. Everybody's cool with that guy. You know what I mean? But,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
to be broke and not have bars anymore is just not acceptable as a hip hopper. So I'm gonna stick to the rapping. I'm gonna concentrate on that. And I've been thinking about battling again. You know what I mean? Like I see a lot of battlers fucking, they winning right now. You know what I mean? Make me feel like I want to put my battle cape back on and see what I can do.
No doubt. Can you take us back to how you got down with the heavyweights crew earlier on with Freestyle Fellowship, Ganja K, Medusa, and everybody?
First of all, R.I.P. to Ganja.
Yes.
Uh, you know, he gonna be missed, and you know, we all loved him. I loved Ganja, and I was sorry to see my brother go. Mean Green, which was one of his best friends, I believe. He passed away not too long ago. Also, uh, uh, Mean Green died of cancer, lung cancer is what I believe, and Ganja had some rare lung disease, the same thing Bernie Mac had. So I want to say, man, while we out here smoking all this weed and hitting these blunts and shit, we need to be real careful and take it to a minimum, man. You got to even that out. Um, that smoke kill you. And I just want to say, hey, especially at my age, man, I would like to stop smoking so bad, right? But I've been doing it so long; it's part of my DNA, man, and it's real hard for me. If for the people that's listening, if you're not totally addicted to marijuana like I am, use it sparingly. Use it sparingly.
Right.
So, okay, so you said, well, the good life. The good life.
Cafe.
Huh?
The Good Life
The
Cafe.
cafe.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Charlie Tuna from Jurassic 5. Then it was Unity Committee. He introduced me to the place.
Mm-hmm.
And he just told me one day, he called me, he says, hey, last week I went to this club and there was hip hop cracking there and it was bomb as fuck. You need to go. So the next week, RKA, which was Rick Convict, he's also RIP. Rick Convict, we went down there, man, and it blew our minds. You know what I mean? It was some shit that I've never seen in my life. You had Myka 9, microphone Mike, just skilling better than anyone that I've ever heard skill. You know what I mean? And you just instantly knew that you were in the place to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mike is 6 feet something, fucking, you know, looks like he's a GQ model, right? And then spitting some of the most venomous ass motherfucking martial art raps that you've ever heard. You know, you're blown back by that guy alone. I mean, he basically held it down until, you know, we had collected as a force, you know what I mean? And it was, you know, a lot of people that were really good. He was holding it down, and, you know, unfortunately, people don't seem to understand or know how influential Mike, myself, Ganja, AC, Ab, you know, Jupiter, on down the list, you know, Rifleman, you know, Bus Driver, you know, Tumex, how influential the club was and how many of their favorite MCs we touched with gifts. You know, and then I would say especially Mike, and I bring him up right now, especially because of where we're at with the style climate of right now. We're talking about Myka 9,
Right.
you know, straight chop. And, you know, the man should be a millionaire. I'm sorry. Well, there's at least 10, 20 of us from that club that should be millionaires, bro.
Right.
And I think shame on the industry, shame on the powers to be, shame on these whack-ass MCs that bit us and didn't give us no fucking light. Shame on all you motherfuckers. I hope you all fall on your face behind this rap shit, because you don't deserve to be there without giving homage to the people that were there before you.
Right.
I don't agree with this fugazi-ass way that these brothers are coming up in the game. They are acting like let me get my words right. Like prejudiced people, like the man himself. Dudes are doing racist things to other black people in this game, bro. You know, the devilish shit that I see brothers doing to their own people. I'm just saying people in general, but, you know, it's like, dude, what is happening to hip hop? What is happening to the rap game? Where are we at where these fools that have been, you know, shown to not be of the people, why are they still in position? Why are they still have it all? You know what I mean?
Right.
Where I see the riders of hip hop still broke. At a certain point, I can't blame, right, the races, right? Because I know how they get down. So I go, well, why aren't other people, why isn't hip hop, you know, why hasn't hip hop figured out who the main generals of this shit is? And why haven't they, you know, done for the underground conscious rapper what these fugazi ass men in power are doing for these knuckleheads, right? Because obviously the industry is not going to do it for us. You know, it needs to come from the people sector. You know what I mean? The sector, the section that would like to see harmony come to the planet. You know, at a certain point, where are these people at? Where are their dollars? Where is their patronage? Where is their promotions? You know what I mean?
Right.
Myka 9 has been rapping some beautiful language for years, bro. And, you know, he's been, you know, taken care of partially, right? I see him busy. I see him working. but not on the level that this man deserves to be on. Not on the level that I'm not on the level. None of those top MCs from The Good Life / Project Blow has gotten what they deserve. Only have we gotten people that are culture vultures and vultures of their own kind too. Because MC that vulturizes a nigga, that steals and treats a fool harshly and wrong, he's a culture vulture too. I don't agree with him either. You know what I mean? These fools that come in and they make 150 million off hip hop, and I have never seen any of your works in the neighborhood, right?
Right.
You fugazi, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You're not doing nothing for us at all. That's why I hurt so much when Nipsey died, because niggas like Nipsey is far and in between. You know what I mean? I can't tell you not one of these MCs that's done anything for the streets of LA but that nigga Nipsey. I don't see none of these $150 million niggas works. The only black man that had that type of money that I seen his works in the neighborhood in LA is Magic Johnson. He's the only black man that I've seen bring any type of money to the black establishment. Which just off rip right now, I will tell you that they're trying to get rid of the Crenshaw Mall, right? It's like, why do you have to continue to beat us the way that you're beating us? You know what I mean? Right. It's kind of ignorant to me. And, at a certain point, we got to get it together for ourselves.
No doubt.
I don't profess to know the answers, but I do know what we've been doing is not working. And, I know the things that they taught us is lies. I realize that most of the shit is backwards. You want to know what the truth, just go back, just think opposite of what they told us. And pretty much that's the truth. And with that, we need to throw away everything we've learned and start all over again. You know what I mean? Brand new.
Right.
And stop believing so much in man and start, believing in them celestials. They've been here a long time.
Absolutely. You talked about the Good Life Cafe and Project Blowed. Earlier on, did you make a demo, and to which labels did you shop around to in the beginning?
Listen. Listen. All right, so I don't want to talk about nothing negative. I don't want to talk about anything that would stop my progress.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just gave you a whole lot of information about how niggas is.
Right.
The attempt to erase me. They attempted to erase me, bro. Right?
Right.
And if I had stopped rapping, which I did for a long time, they would have been able to do it completely. I'll tell you, after I die, they will attempt to erase me. All right? So, I'm lost now. I'm lost.
Your demo earlier on. What made you sign?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about where I shop none of my shit, bro.
Okay, they tried to shut you down.
You ain't gonna get no controversy off of me right now, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not a game to be played with a nigga that's trying to make his way.
Right.
It's basically that I would tell you. You know what I mean? Getting into it with fools, niggas biting, motherfuckers taking songs, motherfuckers buying masters. You know what I mean? All type of crazy shit. Motherfuckers making copies of me. You know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. Not being able to find me on the internet. Actually putting my name in and other people pop up.
You
know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
So yeah, I don't. Shit gets deep, bro. I don't really. Yeah, it's like it's deeper than I even want to get. You know what I mean? I don't want to get that deep.
Cool.